It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Try something new at the One-Man Restaurant.
So. Heute mal wieder Genshin, weil Ente kann noch nicht und da dachten wir, kann ich mal die Story ganz geschickt weitermachen. Wie aktuell streame ich auch kaum noch Genshin, ich gehe nur täglich rein und mache Dailies. Wenn mir langweilig ist, erkunde ich noch ein bisschen mit Schatzkompass. Daher habe ich jetzt, schickt mir jetzt eine Anfrage, kenne ich nicht. Daher habe ich jetzt, Drachengrad 100% ist nichts Neues, aber ich habe hier Alis 100% bis auf Sternfalltal. Ich habe 94 und ich finde straight nichts mehr. Ich bin das Gebiet mindestens gefühlt dreimal, einmal so wie so schräg durch runter nach Mondstadt. Ich bin wirklich einmal von hier unten nach Mondstadt runter, habe nichts beim Bestandskompass gefunden, bin ich halt hier noch irgendwie bei der Ruine rumgelaufen und hier beim Cube auch, also keine Ahnung, wo da noch was sein soll. Und ich habe also, ich weiß nicht, ich weiß halt nicht, wie weit der Sternfalltal reicht, aber hier bin so vom Fluss ausgegangen, bin halt dann hier so und da oben, ich habe straight nichts gefunden, überall. Samson Point Erster, moin, willkommen im Stream. Du bist Erster, das stimmt. Maschine. Daily ist nicht da. Doch, aber Lüwei. Ich weiß einfach, na komm, ich mal eben erst die Dailies. Und dann die Story. Haben wir noch Stream-Teil im Discord? Was vergessen? So. Koch. Hab ich doch bestimmt, oder? Ich wusste nicht, dass das hier eine Pepperoni ist, aber awesome. Wo wäre das denn? Oh, was wird blockiert? Sind hell. Und dann kriege ich wohl hin. Jetzt bloß nicht ertrinken.
Wheel of Life.
Oh, komm. Okay, ja. Weiß nicht, warum er da das Schild und nicht im Essen bringen soll. Also, oh, Bruder, wer hat sich das denn ausgedacht, dass man wieder hoch muss? Also, oh nö, das ist frech as hell. Lädt immerhin nicht so lange, weil das ist ja nicht weit weg. Dann ist nicht so schlimm. Ich finde das auch immer nice, dass man hier den einfach ausrauben kann. Das ist nice. Oh, nur die Äpfel, sonst ist hier nichts. Ich will auf dem Essen rumlaufen. Sorry. Das hat vorhin den Erfolg gebracht, Errungenschaft meine ich. Was? 100%. Ach ja, das habe ich gemacht, während ich erkundet habe. Also es ist jetzt auch mal, ja. Sieht der nice aus, der. Das Namenskärtchen. Naja, als ein Child passt das immer noch besser. Im Child-Profilbild. Hier will ich es reinpacken. Tja, kein Plan, was ich rausnehmen soll. Ich weiß nicht mehr, was es alles für welche sind. Bis auf das hier weiß nicht, was es ist. Und das hier weiß nicht, welche es alles sind. Also, für was man die bekommt. Ja, das juckt doch nicht. Konfiguration speichern muss ich auch drücken. Ah genau, das habe ich heute noch gar nicht gemacht, dieses Teil. Lieber waren ein Ausrufezeichen. Oh. What?
Too salty.
Oder too salty, warum so salzig? Oh wait, give me a second. Kurz iPad geholt. Oh, ich habe 160 Harz. Weiß ich was? Sollte ich das mal aus? Vielleicht sollte ich das mal ausgeben. Habe ich schon. Zwei Anführer, Gegner, Serien. Elementaranhäufungen. Okay. Ja, okay, brauche ich denn irgendwelche Bosse? Mal gucken. Ich weiß, ich muss noch Wasserboss machen, wenn ich Schalter upgraden will. Ja, what the fuck. DK 20 Stück. Da könnte ich aber echt kotzen.
One.
Ja, Eisboss genauso. Bandit juckt nicht.
Benny's
Ich
a
kann gar nicht upgraden. Was für dieser? Okay, ich brauche legit noch jeden.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Womit fange ich an? Elektro... Na, ich will Schalt eigentlich. Aber mach ich Wasser. Ich will erst einmal nach Mondstadt. Wunderbare, das Event machen. Und mir dann zerbrechliches Harz craften. So, und ich wollte das andere Event da eben lieber auf dem iPad machen. Oh, ich muss mich neu anmelden, ne? Gib mir eine Sekunde. Und sieht man kurz nichts, aber dafür gibt es ja einen Primus, also hier. Sorry, man sieht gleich wieder was. Wenn es dann lädt, hello. Oder darf nicht laden. Der PS4-Browser ist aber auch echt Bullshit. Jetzt, wo bin ich denn jetzt, Bruder? Okay, ich habe keinen Plan, wo ich jetzt bin. Das ist anders als gestern. Wieso kann ich den QR-Code nicht scannen, Bro? Ah, jetzt. Das war tatsächlich das Falsche, das wollte ich gar nicht machen. Das hier wollte ich nämlich machen. Hier ist, muss ich nochmal kurz, nicht tut mir leid. Was das ist. Da auch ein QR-Code zum Scannen. Das hat immerhin diesmal schneller geladen. So, jetzt, sorry. Ich das nebenbei irgendwie mal am iPad machen, wenn es geht. So. Wie viel ist er? Okay, ich wusste nicht, dass ich schon 4 habe. Talente, wo ich kann. Imagine, ich könnte lesen. Da, das will ich. Ich kann nicht alles umgrafen, weil ich von allem die letzte Stufe brauche. Oder warum so nervig? So, okay, geht eben die Prime, muss ich jetzt nicht verkacken. Jetzt können wir lieber weitermachen, solange es geht. Okay, es hat sich Aufgaben. Never fucking mit Hallo. Oder du darfst nicht. Ah doch, jetzt geht's. So, ja, verziehen. Sonst müssen wir bitte warten. Scheiß, brauche ich Wind.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
So, neue Nachrichten. Die erste Belohnung ist schon angekommen. Yes, yes. Aber es sind nur die 800. 800, ja. 8000.
No time to lose.
Gibt's auch eigentlich? Oder habe ich die schon alle ausgegeben? Ne, ich habe wieder 105. Ich das ganze Mondkisten öffnen.
No time to lose.
Add astro.
So Gliederbruch bekommen. Jetzt geht's. Was war das denn? So.
Wind go with you.
So. Ja, genau. Kurz habe ich was ich mir machen wollte.
That's what I'll
Let's
make
go.
tonight.
Nice. Bücher nehmen wir doch immer gerne, selbst wenn sie nur grün sind. Ja, sozusagen ein Blau. Wie viele Primes habe ich jetzt inzwischen eigentlich? Das frage ich mich. Bruder, nur 800. Scheiße. Oh Mann. Hier ist Wasserboss. Ach ja. Es passt, wenn die Bulle kommen, aber mit Kreis drauf bleiben, dann passt das. Ich kann das jetzt Fischel auszurüsten und den Bogen drauf zu packen.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespassed
passes upon the waters of Chingsa,
Sollte sich ja, okay. Jetzt.
coveting the shapes of the living. Pure water can take on many
Wieso rüste ich eigentlich
forms.
nie schon jung für
In
die
this
Scheiße
way
aus?
shall water deliver your punishment.
Schon jung ist hier so insane bei, aber Bruder, nee, will nicht.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Eyes on me!
So viel bei Race Story weitermachen fällt mir gerade ein. Mach ich glaube ich gleich mal. Wenn Ende kommt, kann ich das auch machen oder so. Oder bleib stehen, dreckiger.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Das stimmt tatsächlich nicht, aber von Schwimmen gehört.
Go.
The power of water is its ability
Ja,
to
halt
take any
Maul.
shape.
I'm going in!
Da. 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 Ja. Da. Da.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Ich finde den Boss actually easy. Also, nur wenn die Vögel kommen, ist mir ein bisschen sehr ekelhaft.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Die eine tot. Oder nein, will jetzt die Fähigkeit machen. Jetzt werde ich gleich von der Bombe penetriert.
Life goes on.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Actually happens da nichts. Die Nachrichten von dem, die kommen insane. Oh fuck, ich bin Dolina. Jetzt egal, jetzt ist es spät.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Man kann mir abbrechen, ich hasse mal Lüge. Och nö.
Da. 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 Ja.
Insane Hits, I know. Ich muss die aber so töten. Mit den Elektro-Hits.
We go!
Ihr Bennett macht keinen Schaden.
Life goes on.
Mit dem Baby. Geht halt einfach nur, weil es zwei Gegner spawnen. Oh fuck, der lebt ja noch.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Man kann bei fucking Bossen kein zerbrechliches Harz benutzen, nicht dummer. Holy shit. Oder ihm hätte nicht können nachdenken. Let's go. Also, Bruder, hat er 2 Grün und Hälfte. Wenn hier von 2.
Life goes on.
Okay, Story. Was mache ich denn Schönes? Tut es denn nicht? Irgendwo Primus? Nein. Dann mache ich die, weil am nächsten. Genau. Nicht den Teleporter, den Fehler habe ich oft fucking genug gemacht. Bei dieser anderen Dings, die ich aufgemacht habe, kann man sich die neuen Characters angucken. Der neue Fire,
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
Nice. Es kommt ein Ice Cube rein. Bruder, gar kein Bock. Also 1,5 und ein Drache so alt wie Berge und zählige Jahre hat er so. Der Seite an Seite mit Rex Lapis Küche. Oh,
Benny's
sheesh.
Adventure Team, assemble!
Oh, okay. Das hackt ja.
Oh.
Auch nice. So, I
why
guess,
not?
was ist das? I don't know, was das ist. Nämlich 9 Stories. Und neue Sets. Ein Set, was auf LP gibt, und das andere. Was ein 10er physischer Schaden ist. Plus 25% physischer Schaden bei 2 Teilen. Das ist actually nice.
Adventure Time!
Aber mehr als ich würde auch physischer Schaden spielen. Das mache ich leider nicht. Ich wollte nur das Eichhörnchen hitten.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Oh.
Quick, do something! Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you? Traveler, are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side? I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. Yep. You should leave the introductions to Paimon. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Oder was ist denn mit dem Brie los?
Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
True. Der neue Fire Force da, der reinkommt.
If you ever
der
want to
heißt
trade
eigentlich,
tactics, I'm always ready.
I think, der ist cool irgendwie, aber er ist actually, genau, ich hab den vergessen. Es ist einfach, wie heißt sie? Es ist Xinjiang mit einem Buch. Mehr ist es nicht. Aber ich will sie haben, weil ich ein 5-Star-Buch habe. Und es nicht auf Barbara usen will. Ich würde sagen, sie ist einfach wirklich Xinjiang mit einem Buch einfach. Das ist dumm. Und ich gucke mir gerade die Angriffe von dem 5-Star an, dem Ice 5-Star. Okay, die Fähigkeit sieht ein bisschen wack aus. Das ist wie ein Bedu-Schlag, der halt einfriert, aber nicht, ist es kein Block, ist aber nur ein normaler Schlag. Okay, jetzt sah es anders aus. Hä? Entweder ist es der normale Schlag, oder man kann ihn aufladen und dann ist es eine Mischung aus normalen Schlag und Chong-Jungs Fähigkeit. Das dann da kommen so 2 Schwerter vom Himmel, die Damage machen. Das sieht nice aus. Und die Ult kenne ich ja schon. Das ist cool. Also sie ist cool, aber ich will sie glaube ich nicht. Ich werde nicht auf sie pullen, weil brauche ich nicht. Ich habe nicht so Lust auf ein Eis in meinem Team. Ich glaube, wenn ich ein Eis brauche für irgendwas, habe ich schon jung, daher. Das reicht komplett. Oh, Tau.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Sure, bro.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhangli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Whoa! Slow down! That's...
Ich hoffe, sie hat Big Day gesagt. Das andere.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yes.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Ich bin eigentlich hier, weil mir das für die Hauptquest markiert wurde, aber ja, Abenteuer.
Adventure?
Controller fast
You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Would, to be precise.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Wie subtil von
Oh,
ihr.
touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
Oder gib mir Zeug.
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants?
Sure.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
She's a weird one. Bruder, 2300 Meter, what the fuck? Oder wo die Kiste sein? Ich bin kurz raus gewesen, dieses Licht wird hell, dann gehe ich wieder rein. Wow. Alter, das sieht mich nicht mehr. Also, ich meine, ich weiß nicht ganz, wie ich das treffen soll, das Viech, also... Oder wenn Stark, what the hell?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Ach so, der Fall, der will nicht weiter und... Digga, Mann! Was soll diese Fledermäuse? Ach, unsterblich auch noch. Ach so, na dann. Aber wenn es weiter nichts ist... Oder... Ach so.
No time to lose.
Kein Plan, wo es hingezeigt hat, ist das nice.
I'm
Aber I guess ich bin Dulli.
impressed.
Where? I guess hier irgendwo.
Wheel of Life.
Hier habe ich schon mal welche geholt eigentlich, aber... Maybe respawned, I don't know. Oder? Hallo? Wo denn? Hä? The fuck? Mean, what the hell? Wow. Ah, guck mal, die siehst du von hier nicht, wenn du so kommst. Wenn du wirklich weißt, dass sie da ist, siehst du sie so, wenn du hier bist, circa. Von der anderen Seite siehst du sie halt auch einfach. Nur wenn du jetzt hier so drauf achtest, wenn du jetzt hier stehst, du siehst ja was straight nicht. Also, come on. Das war frech. Sehr smooth. Ich glaube ja nicht noch bei... Oh. Bruder, schon wieder fast mit Fallschaden umgebracht.
Go.
Nice. Easy 2 Primogens.
No time to lose.
Ah, der Geo und der Duway und der Monischer Kompass, die kicken halt schon beide. Bruder, gib mir was. Och man,
I'll be fine.
okay. Ja, komm, reich jetzt. Ich wollte die Story weitermachen. Komm, also, die Teleporter stehen echt nicht so geil. Der ist unten über dem Wasser und da ein Berg zwischen und... Oh, Mann, ey. Nehme ich trotzdem mit, ist auf dem Weg. Ich habe by the way verkackt, die Primus zu getten. Na egal. Muss ich ja morgen machen. Ich will gerade was snacken, ich muss fertig geladen. Ich will den Magier. Seine Drops brauche ich. Nach Schumschauen, Schumschauen.
Go.
Warum konnte ich den Block nicht machen? Oh.
Let's light it up!
Ne, wo ist der andere? Frech, dass er nur 2 Gründe droppt.
Ja.
Folge ist mir hier noch weiter unten. Okay, ist aber nicht weit hoch.
Life goes on.
Immer mal checken.
No time to lose. Riptide.
Riptide. Ja, hallo. Wow. Der hat gegen geschossen.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Warum nur 10k? What the hell? Dieser eine Pfeilschuss, nice. Der Pfeilschuss war schon für den Flags. Immer noch nichts, okay, kann ich ja gehen. Ende hat vor einer Viertelstunde geschrieben, wir kommen ein bisschen später.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition. Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Rebuto.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them. Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee. All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Wow, erstmal auf Secret-Basis umschauen. Oh, Kiste, lol. Nehme ich. Tür betrachten, let's go. Sexy Tür.
You must be the director's new hires.
Not us! We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful? We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Yo, einfach Flash und der Bag.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Poor guy's given up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least. Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world. Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
G.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Let's go.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Oh Mann. Tau ist trotzdem nice.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people, or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Wie viel Hunger EP ist jetzt? Wieso bekomme ich für nichts davon Primos? Das ist so frech.
No time to lose.
What the? Okay. Thanks. Ich höre nur den Sound. Actually können wir mit dem Teil rumlaufen. Irgendwo auf dem Dach, I guess. Naja, schon gefunden.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill.
Oh, no.
I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me! I beg you! I'm too young to die!
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Bruder Hutau macht ihm richtig Angst, um mehr Cash verlangen zu können, I guess. Also gar nicht weit.
No time to lose.
Vorhin, als ich 2 Meter gescannt habe, war nicht so.
I could get used to this.
Okay, das scheißt mich aber doch niemals. Also. Wo sich in der Brücke ist, kein Plan. I guess es ist eine andere, aber nee, nicht. Okay, aber wo jetzt? Okay, hier.
Yep.
Also, die war echt nicht aufgesteckt. Wie noch eine Kiste? Nö, spontan nicht. Dann scanne ich nochmal. Boah, was ist das denn? Na da. Oder hier, das Haus ist hier eine Kiste. What the fuck?
The nightlife here is so vibrant.
Huh? Bruh. Wow.
Thank you.
No time to lose.
The fuck? Erstmal, was? Da doch, please. Ah, eine Treppe ist da also. 3 Zuschauer willkommen im Stream. Nice. So, wo kann hier die Kiste sein? Ich scanne nochmal. Da oben irgendwo. Aber hoch. Eigentlich muss er noch Lüge-Besonderheiten sammeln. Das habe ich komplett vergessen. Das geht ja hier mal am besten.
No time to lose.
Ich mach dann noch die Tauchstory weiter, so ist nicht. Da lasse ich jetzt. So, ich schätze, die Kiste ist oben irgendwo drauf. Kann man am Bambus klettern? Ja, nice. Oh, gar nicht knapp oder so. Okay, never mind, doch kein Plan, wo die Kiste ist. Oh, okay. Hier auf dem Balkon wohl hätte ich mich mal umgeguckt, ne? Okay, never mind, doch nicht. Wo?
Yep.
Ich war mir so sicher, dass die hier ist. Stress. Dann da oben, aber wie soll ich da denn hochkommen? Außer von irgendwie vom Berg zu fliegen oder so. Wait, kann man hier? Ja, hier kann man läuft. Okay, hier auch. What the hell? Da.
I could get used to this.
Ich werde so geprankt. Hä? Ich werde so hart hier verarscht. What the fuck? Wow. Huh? Digga, what the fuck? Als ob die hier auf irgendeiner random Zwischenetage ist. Da muss ich aber los. So, okay, abzutauchen. Das reicht dann auch erstmal mit Kisten. Wo gehe ich hin? What the hell? Ich bin der Chichi-Markierung nachgelaufen. Obwohl ich da gar nicht hin muss, sondern zur Quest-Markierung.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Was verteidigen soll ich?
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Wow.
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Noch nie davon gehört.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop. Oh, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
Nett.
How can you call me a weirdo?
Ja.
I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Bruder muss die Weiß aktivieren.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Das ist natürlich, ja, okay.
Power that ended Haishan! Everybody stand back!
Ich sollte die Magier zuerst
No time to lose.
Da. Ha. Da. Ja. Ja. Da.
I'm counting on you!
Ja. Ja.
Ha. You can run, but you can't hide.
Da.
Er hat den Spruch gebracht.
Ja. Da.
Oder imagine, ich hätte aim. What the fuck?
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
Ich bin pranked. Geil. Das muss ich gleich klippen.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Na, sweet. Aber ich wollte es klippen. Ich hab's aber, glaube ich, verkackt, weil ich die PlayStation-Taste gedreht habe. Oh no, ich glaube, ich hab's echt verkackt. Regelmäßig, man sieht gerade nicht, sorry. Okay, doch nicht. Nevermind, ich bin mit Dulli. So viel dazu. Wieso bekomme ich keine Befreiung durch irgendeinen Hauptauftrag? Das nervt ein bisschen intens. Ich bin immer noch ein Zuschauer. Freut mich. Die Nachrichten hier mal chillen übrigens. Ja. Das ist schon 5:15. Okay. Habe ich nicht erwartet.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Luocheng that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't.
Sad.
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Wow.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuong Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuong Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Das wird zu weit laufen.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together, but we still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Wo Imagine ein Geist könnte was essen, what the fuck?
Jueyun chilies are a common side.
Ups, wir brauchen nur eine, so easy.
How it is.
Great, this should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later!
Alligator.
How did he know about the others?
Listen, let me tell you.
Was für ein Name? oder so. Okay.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets.
Whoa.
Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Mm-hmm. We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Dieser Name, Mann.
No time to lose.
Warum zum Fick bin ich hier gerade? Ah, egal. Frag mich nur, warum ich ausgegangen bin. Aber wir alle drei.
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Be back in a jiffy. What? Hätte falsch rum runterbringen müssen.
Wheel of Life.
No time to lose.
Oder wo laufe ich gerade hin? Was tue ich? Scheiß drauf.
Hey there.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Songza.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Bruder will dich nicht angucken. Nice.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
Ich sehe es sofort.
Inside of me.
Dann wird's so gar nicht nervig, ne?
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Bang! And with that...
Ja.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the three of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let him know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Diesmal Primus? Yes, 60 Primus. Yes, yes. Dafür bin ich da. Bruder muss auf Primus geiern. Let's go. Ah, nice, nice. Oh, man, so intens müde. Holy shit. Ach genau, vielleicht sollte ich zur Info auch erwähnen. Ich hole mir 2 Borderlands DLCs. Das eine wird sein Moxys Überfall auf Handsome Jackpot oder wie das heißt. Und das andere weiß ich noch nicht. Aber Plan ist natürlich, dies auch zu streamen und da mal gucken, wann das kommt. Also allerfrühestens morgen. Vorher wird es nicht. Wollte ich aber kurz erwähnen. Aber ich melde mich der Zuschauer, da ist ja egal, lol. Ich glaube nicht, dass das sich jemand im Nachhinein anguckt. Aber egal.
No time to lose.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with. Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared.
Oder sie kann, okay.
But like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Yes, yes. Was? Wo? Ah, da.
No time to lose.
Ah, Bruder muss Höhle. Okay. Nee, Schatten, passt so. Ich finde echt, mein Team ist legit perfekt. Ich meine, ich habe irgendwas, was effektiv gegen... Also, ich komme auf jedes Element an Gegnern klar. Das passt so perfekt alles. Das ist echt nice. Ja, überlegen, was das nervigste trotzdem noch ist, aber eigentlich gar keins. So, alles. Oh,
wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Sollte ich Ente pranken und so tun, als hätte ich zu tauchen kommen? Na, vielleicht mal gegen Ende noch.
That pattern looks familiar. From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing. Oh, just like last time.
Ah, okay. Sick.
Go!
Oh, der Huthaus, nice.
See?
Ich weiß gerade nicht, was war das gerade?
Ja!
Macht Huthaus und hält ihn. Wow.
Go! Cross over!
Irgendwie halte ich von ihre Fähigkeit ist nice, weil sie das Straight Fire nur angefangen macht, aber die Ult weiß ja nicht.
At peace. That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Title shouldn't let your guard down.
Oder?
Yeah.
Schicane. Gut, aber gut auch nicht, lol.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks. You talking to us?
Ist der richtige Weg oder ein Secret? Ah ne, es ist das halt die Lampe, das ist richtiger.
Off we go!
Okay. Ja, das muss sein, ganz sicher.
Go!
Ist man so eigentlich schneller, wenn man das lernt? Nee, glaube ich nicht. Es braucht noch mehr Ausdauer.
Pants on fire! Go!
Dieser Rennen mit müssen aufhören. Ich muss wieder am Auge kratzen. Wieso lebt der Bray noch? Oh, ich hab mich so erschrocken, weil ich den vorhin nicht gesehen habe. Wow. Frech.
Go! Everybody stand back!
Yeah.
Oh, mein Schalt ist stärker als
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Bruder, das waren ein fucking 66.000, ey. Das muss ich auch klippen und damit vor Ente flexen. Boah, what the fuck, mir fällt erst auf, dass es ohne einen Boost war. Sheesh. Nice.
Adventure time.
Fäll ich doch.
Off we go.
Wow. Muss ich auch klippen. Ich liebe jetzt alles. Da kann man bestimmt auch irgendein nice TikTok draus machen. Ich schwöre, das war nicht mit Absicht. What? Ich bin noch niemals da. Ich bin noch hier vorbei. The fuck?
Off we go! Adventure time!
Wie sieht das
Off we go!
Nö.
Adventure time! Huh.
Adventure time.
Adventure time!
Adventure time.
Ta, huh.
Keine Rubine bekommen, frech.
Let's light it up!
No.
This looks the same,
Tau ist ja dick
but there
von
aren't
it. Sheesh.
enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Oh. Warte. Oder muss er trinken? Ich sehe es kaum. Aber wir trinken doch legit, wenn man nicht, Dings. Du Ausdauer, da trinkt man ja for real. Er trinkt man ja for real. Na gut, vielleicht, wenn man eher einspammt, aber sonst glaube ich vielleicht doch. Kann man doch was trinken? Lol, easy. Trotzdem was kaputt. Weil es kann. Ha.
Adventure time!
Was hat ihn Schlagkraft hier leicht aufgeladen? Bruder musste im Kreis laufen. Hier der Teil, lol.
Isn't this where we just were before?
Ja, wer weiß, ich bin wieder da. Ja, das vorhin auch dann erst übersehen oder so. Ich wollte gerade zu Tau wechseln, die Fähigkeit bin ich gestorben. Oder jetzt muss ich nochmal im Kreis oder wie?
Wheel of Life.
Warum funktioniert die Fähigkeit nicht? What? Oder warum wird die Dorn schon wieder gerespawnt?
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Ich glaube, ich mache actually irgendwas falsch. Oh, jetzt dann noch eins?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Oh. Digga, das ist nervig. Ich bin so erträglich, I see. Nein, ob das passt. Oh Mann. Wie muss ich Scheiße mir ins Laufen?
Huh?
Bruder.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Bruder, wie viele Sauren durch den Kopf gehen? Vielleicht mal actually irgendwas falsch. Ich check nicht, wieso Hutausfähigkeit den Damage machen. Ist das echt scheiße. Irgendwie besser gucken oder so und ins Wasser springen und doch zeigt zurück oder jetzt die Markierung weg. Oder wenn das jetzt funktioniert.
Go!
Nö, tut's nicht. Digga. Not sure, ob das so soll. Ups.
Back at ya!
Whoa.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
A few more times. Oh, ich bin jetzt also. Hallo? Hallo, what the fuck? Wait. Musste ich so ein Teil graben und dann mit dem einmal rumlaufen? Ja, okay, das wäre die einzige Idee, die mir noch so einfällt, sonst oder kein Plan. Weil das ist ja noch einmal rumlaufen und dann noch ein zweites mitnehmen. Und das zweite dann bekommen. Weil das gerespawnt ist, aber das, was ich habe, vielleicht nicht gedespawnt ist, I don't know.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Carry it through, Bro. Ich hasse mein Leben. Sie sagt es sogar. Digga. For real, ich hasse mein Leben echt hart.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross.
Finally! Paimon thought we were going to be trapped in that weird place forever.
Ich hasse mein Leben.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Aber mit dir, lol.
Yeah.
Call me if you want. Call me if you need to call in the morning.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you clients? Apologies, this is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here. My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Okay.
Go!
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I! I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
Huh? It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could enjoy you and chili chicken every day!
That's your wish?
Lol, hat ja funktioniert.
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you? Me? Huh?
They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Songza makes great Xiao lanterns.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Oder die haben sich ja straight weg teleportiert. What the fuck?
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Monk's already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. Not a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning, the less you know, the better. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Oder nice Kiste. Hallo? Oder da war doch, jetzt glaube ich raus. Lad ruhig noch länger, okay, easy.
I think we did everything we could to make G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true, too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Sure.
He's gone then.
Das war ein cleaner Übergang.
I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated. I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Sheesh. Habe ich wohl noch eine Storyline abgeschlossen? Let's go. Ich dachte, ich wäre auf Aufträge gegangen. Okay. Das hier ist noch in der Nähe. Oh, die hätte ich auch schon mal irgendwann nebenbei gemacht. Jetzt kann ich ohne Mission die
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer. The director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. A new life awaits me.
Okay, der hat nichts mehr. Okay, ab nach da. Ich glaube, Ende kann heute nicht mehr, by the way. Wo jetzt etwas länger Borderlands. Was für Borderlands? Ob ich behindert bin? Genshin, Mine. Was ein nicer Sprung. Guck mal, wie passe ich da nicht? Also. Wow, aber da. Hat nicht nach unten gezeigt. Sollte circa auf dieser Höhe sein. Oh, ich möchte nur aufs Dach drauf. Darf ich nicht, okay. Oh, Digga. Da war ja ganz winklos. Seine Quest war das, ja.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Food with spring water.
Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself.
Sieht nicht so gut aus für die Drehs.
No time to lose.
Over here.
I'll tell you a tale.
Du siehst.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
Guhua Geek? So wenig Buchproduzierer, also wir passen nicht zusammen, aber okay. Immer noch keine Primo Games. Oder gar nicht weit weg oder so. Ab nach Liyue. Oh, ich mach zwischendurch noch die Kopfgeldjagd hier.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Ich bin so ein ich will Elementarblick machen, erstmal mehr Spieler. Nein. Noch schneller kann die Black nicht runtersliden. Safe Weltrekord.
No time to lose.
Wheel of Life.
Ich doch warte, was im Stand vor. Come on, ich will nicht hochklettern. Der hat sich wieder voll geheilt. Bruder, chill doch mit deinem Vollheilen. Hat er nicht gesehen, ich sollte den nicht voll heilen. Elementarschaden scheint viel effektiver zu sein. Klingt gut. So war ich mit jedem noch Elementarschaden gespielt bin. Das geschieht aber nochmal ab. Wo ist der Bree? Das ist nicht immun, das gefällt mir.
Ja, amateur mistake. Ah!
Kann man nicht so schnell schießen, wie er schießt. Aber doch noch endlich mal ein Headshot.
Teamwork is dream.
Ha! Shouldn't let your guard down. Ha! Ja! 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 Ha! Ja! Za! Ja! Ha!
Als ob der nichts gedroppt hat, bro. What the hell? Bin ich eigentlich der Einzige, der sich keine Namen von Genshin-Gegnern merken kann? Also so Ruinenwächter. Also die so krumm krieg ich noch hin, aber sonst nenne ich die einfach nur so, ja, Magier oder Abgrundmagier kann ich mir auch noch merken, so die simplen Sachen, aber Herr Louis, ich weiß nicht mal, wie man sie ausspricht, aber die kann ich mir auch noch merken, aber ich weiß nicht, wie die Fetten mit dem Schild heißen, die mit der Axt auch, kein Plan. Also, das kann ich mir gar nicht merken. Was nice ist ja, wenn man so mehr wissen will, kann man es nachgucken. Wenn so Schatzräuber, also das Grobe kann ich mir merken, das ist so simple Sachen. Aber hier steht das nice, hier steht das ja alles. Mittag ruhig, keine Ahnung, Abgrundmagier, Fatui, Shinsen, Zauberin. Ich weiß gar nicht, dass die Abzeichen druckt, wusste ich nicht. Nice. Ja, dass die Fatui Abzeichen druckt. Und so was man so Neues lernt.
No time to lose.
Jewelry's out of stock.
Aber ich dachte, der für hier schon. Lol. Ich habe quasi oben eine Kiste gefunden, oder? Da oben nehme ich auch. Oh no, hier schon wieder. Bei den Kisten hier habe ich nie Hoffnung.
Ja.
Oder warum lässt du los? Was habe ich dir getan? Das hat nichts gebracht, jetzt hier drauf zu sein. Also. Kiste ist
I could get used to this.
Oder? Ah, fuck, natürlich nicht. Ah, da sehe ich sie sogar.
No time to lose.
I guess hier kommt man besser hoch. Yes. Hier kommt man easy hoch. Kurz PlayStation Erfolg und Errungenschaft bekommen. Let's go. Das ist aber noch von dem Dings. %, oh Mensch. Zeitherausforderung. Okay. Hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht, dass mir das fehlt. Wunder der Welt auch. Ich habe 2. Ah, das ist die Damage-Dings, ne? Yes. Die 66k Damage mit Child. Let's go. Ohne fucking Boost. Das war echt ein insaner Hit.
Who goes there? How strange. You're not on the guest list. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
No offense.
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Yo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
Sure.
Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
Das Improvisieren ist immer die beste Idee.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinua Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinua Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Bruder, wie bin ich an Fallschaden gestorben? Ich hab leider ein bisschen zu spät, wollte ich ihn öffnen, aber ich hab's irgendwie überlebt. I don't know.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Hu-Hua Brotherhood.
I understand. I do. Please, do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Oder macht auch den Dad Move.
Bang! And with that,
da kann ich wohl hinlaufen.
Senua Kiosk.
Wieso schaffe ich es nie, den scheiß Leiter aufzumachen? What the fuck?
Go. Off we go.
What the... Bin ich gerade auf die Frau drauf geklettert? Sheesh.
No time to lose.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ah, ja, ich hab's gar nicht gerafft.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
I guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here.
Ich fällt jetzt erst auf, wie Paimon einfach teilweise drin steht in dem Geländer.
Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Let's go, noch EP bekommen. Was gibt als nächstes? Wieder kleine Premos. Premos, ganz genau. Die Premos.
No time to lose. No time to lose. I could get used to this.
War das zu weit runter?
Yeah.
Nö. Nochmal hochklettern, um festzustellen, dass nein. Schisch. Sogar eine hübsche. Wenn du keinen Übungsvereiner, der erstmal durchziehen will, das ist doch nice.
Yeah. No time to lose. No time to lose.
Auf jeden Fall.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay, tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Moin.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Genshin Story.
Noch immer?
Ja.
Ja, vorhin kurz im Stream und da hast du, glaube ich, Tao-Story gespielt.
Ja, jetzt mache ich die mit dem Wassertypen. Ich habe seinen Namen vergessen, der die Schwerter machen kann, diese Wasserschwerter. Den Forster.
Child, den du selbst hast?
Den Forster. Der mit Ultra-Schwerter spawnt.
Aus der Kringschau, aber von dem gibt es doch keine Story, oder?
Natürlich.
Hä?
Oder hast du es safe noch nicht gemacht? Nein, kein Plan.
Meinst du Hangout-Event oder was ist das?
Ja, das kann ich gleich nachgucken, wenn die Dings so ist.
Meinst du Chongyun?
Nein, nicht die Chongyun.
Hä? Aber es gibt keine Story-Quest von Xingshao.
Digga, natürlich.
Thank you for your patience.
Nope,
with the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liu is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in...
Die Quest heißt Ruhe vor dem Sturm, wie das jetzt gerade. Umherziehbar. Oder Imagine, ich könnte lesen. Umherziehender Held.
Und was ist das? Um wem geht's in der Quest oder ist das die Story?
Um den Typen.
Let's do this in the order the guy said.
Xingshao hat keine Story-Quest.
Natürlich, Bro, ob du dumm bist.
Bro, dann habe ich die nie gespielt. Er hat kein Hangout-Event und Story-Quests gibt's nur für 5 Stars. Es kann gar nicht sein.
Mach ich aber doch gerade die ganze Zeit. Ich laufe die ganze Zeit mit dem Typen rum.
Enjoy your
Muss ich irgendwas mit ihm zusammen machen? Warte, ich bin nicht stuck. Dann muss ich Core Lapis kaufen gehen. Um halt alles aufzukaufen, damit ich Fatui nicht bekomme.
Wo hast du die angenommen? Ist die neu?
Keine Ahnung. Die habe ich schon länger. Ich habe die irgendwann schon mal vor langer Zeit angefangen und dann habe ich nie weitergemacht.
Ich glaube, ich habe die noch nie gemacht oder so. I don't know. What the hell? Als ob.
Oh Mann. Okay, aber ich glaube, hier höre ich dann jetzt auf und dann Weiter, nächstes Mal weiter.
Ja, bin ich auch voll dafür.
Tinderleck.
Meine letzte Wunderbox.
Die letzte.
Weil morgen das Event weg ist.
Ja.
Nee, ist nicht nice. 40 Brandons. Irre Idee. Einfach gone. Ich habe keine Eier.
Wow, okay.
Oh, du denkst schon wieder falsch.
Du sagst schon wieder falsch, Bro.
Ja, was ich habe leider keine Vogeleier mehr.
Dann sag doch, was du Vogeleier meinst.
Bro! Du kein
Perverser.
Kein normaler Mensch denkt, wenn ich Eier sage, direkt an Eier.
Hey, ich weiß nicht. Hä? Wieso? Was denn mit Eiern? Hä? Ich check gar nicht, was du meinst.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Run away, you're gonna die. Run away. You're gonna die. Run away.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
No fighting instinct.
Shut
Lily
the fuck
Lifford.
up.
Halt wirklich deine Fresse mal, Bro.
So.
Na, nice, geht doch immer noch.
Waffen auf dieser Welt. Gibt es einige Waffen. Auf dieser Welt.
Ich habe bei den 66er-K-Hit mit Child gemacht ohne Boost.
No time to lose.
Ja, moin.
Das habe ich straight geklippt.
Das ist so, wann das du hackst.
I could get used to this.
Das machen nur Hacker so.
Das ist halt sogar mein neuer Damage-Rekord, so finde ich nice.
Wie viel hast du gemacht?
66k.
Ah, ja, das heißt, du hast jetzt diese 50.000 Schaden.
Ja, es gab auch eine andere Quest mit 20.000, deswegen.
Ja, es gibt doch eine mit 100.000, also das steigert sich immer.
Ach, nice. So, ich muss noch Dailies machen.
Ich auch, die mache ich gerade.
Noch 2 Stück machen.
Ich bin gerade bei der zweiten.
Jetzt musst du auch Wasserboss machen, ich fahre nämlich jetzt für, wenn ich AR 50 bin. Dass ich meine Charakter upgraden kann.
Willst du zu mir kommen oder ich zu dir kommen?
Egal. Mal gucken, wer schnell mit Dailies fertig ist, der andere joint dann halt einfach, mit dem der noch nicht fertig ist.
Na, wir können ja zusammen die Dailies machen.
True, Hast du schon?
Mir fehlen jetzt noch 3. Also ich bin gerade straight vor einer, also wenn du kommst, kannst du.
Ja, ich habe mir fehlen noch 2, deswegen komme ich rein. Ah, kann ich nicht, ich muss actually erst den Haupttrag weitermachen, die Story Quest. Let's go.
Ja, dann kann ich auch nicht dir joinen.
True.
Ah, die Quest hatte ich noch nie, nice.
Ich hole mir by the way jetzt 2 Borderlands DLCs. Also das mit Moxys Überfall auf Handsome Jackpot will ich mir holen, das andere weiß ich nicht, weiter muss ich mir die mal durchlesen, die Beschreibung.
Kann man es dann zusammenspielen, wenn wir es beide haben?
I guess, yeah.
Nice, weil dann können wir es zusammenspielen. Mein Mann ist heute downgeloadet.
Nice.
No time to lose.
There's no end to this. Direct assault.
Geringverdiener.
Power that ended high shot.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Yeah.
Oh, alles gut.
No, I'm dying.
Let's go, same.
Nee, weißt du, was wir noch same machen?
Nee.
Pum.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
What the fuck? Was war dieser Glitch schon wieder?
Sheesh.
Ich habe einen Glitch gefunden, Ente.
Übung macht den Meister. Schließe die Raffung
Da
ab
spießt man
innerhalb
sich
der
legit
Zeit.
bei auf. Bei dem Glitch.
Oh, der Glitch ist.
Du spießt dich auf. Warte mal. Das geht nicht
Was
mehr.
passiert da? Was passiert bei dem Glitch?
Ich slide an so einem angespitzten Holzpfahl lang. Und fliege jetzt mal eine halbe Stunde oder so, I don't know. Aber es kriegt nicht mehr hin, ich hab's kaputt gemacht.
Ich habe gerade einen 35.000er mit Ganyu gemacht. Also nicht so beide Hits, sondern einer.
Und dann Ult, lol. Yo, chill.
Nee,
Weißt du,
sogar
was ich
ohne Ult.
Ich meine jetzt nur die Ult. Bei ihm hätte ein Eislauf 35k.
Oh.
Schisch.
Ohne Booster, also auch ohne die Ult.
Nice.
Digga, ich habe 3 Zeitherausforderungen und Kampfherausforderungen und eine Redekurs. What the fuck?
Oh, gönn mal. Ich habe gemerkt, ich brauche noch 5 Zeitherausforderungen in Leeway für, Dings. Primus.
Das zählt, glaube ich, nicht, oder?
Kein Plan, ob die anderen noch sein will eigentlich.
Mir fehlen auch noch 3 oder so, I don't know.
Wäre halt schon trash, wenn ich 5 Stück übersehen habe einfach.
Posteingang. Hier ist nichts. What the fuck?
Das ist ja sehr frech.
Steht
Hast du das Dings jetzt eigentlich ausprobiert mit dem QR-Code da?
Nee.
Bro, wie er die Free Primus nicht haben will. What the fuck?
Ja.
Aber Geld für Mondwegen ausgeben. 120 insgesamt, die du da gelten kannst.
Ja.
Und du gehst halt noch Mora und lila Bücher.
Kann ich auch am letzten Tag alles machen? Und
Nein, du kannst pro Tag etwas machen.
Ja,
und das vom anderen Tag ist dann weg.
Ja, auf sowas habe ich keinen Bock.
Bro, das dauert legit 5 Minuten. Was ist falsch mit dir? Du gehst da rein.
Ja,
nicht mal 5 Minuten. What the fuck? Bruder, gib lieber Geld für Mondsegen aus, anstatt mir for free fucking 120 Primus zu holen.
Der Mondsegen bringt dir jeden Tag so viel.
Ja, kostet dafür aber Geld, du Dummer.
5 Euro.
Riptide!
Riptide. Fuck, ich bin...
Drat!
Riptide. Oder muss Berg runterfallen?
Oder muss Leute one-shotten, obwohl ich nicht checke, was ich an meiner Ganyu gemacht habe, dass die plötzlich so strong ist. Ich habe wirklich nicht mal Artefakte gewechselt oder so, die ist aber auch einfach OP geworden. I don't know why.
Easy GGG.
So, Bruder muss stark werden, damit er mich nicht mit Jula wechselt.
Ja, es wurden ja auch jetzt der neue Forster und so alles, die Fähigkeiten alles geleakt, ne? Und auch 200 Bosse und alles.
Ja, die 200 Bosse, die sind schon seit Schau ungefähr geleakt.
Ja, Imagine, ich hätte da auch noch Bock.
Ich habe aber richtig Bock auf jeden Fall. Weil Feuermagier wäre schon nice.
Ich finde sie jetzt aber wie Xing, die mit dem Zweihänder, die ich mal hatte. Die mit der Gitarre, I don't know, wie die heißt. Wenn sie ist wie die nur mit dem Buch. Die hast du mal Ult gesehen, das ist actually fast genau die gleiche.
Ja, nur halt von ihr entfernt.
Ja.
Aber ich unterscheide ihre Fähigkeit und ihren schweren Schlag nicht. Das ist irgendwie komplett das gleiche.
True.
Über eine schwere, da kommt so irgendwie so ein Gewicht runter. Das ist ein Gewicht, I don't know. Und bei der Ding, da kommen irgendwie Spielzeuge vom Himmel.
Oder muss Spielzeuge.
Das macht so Spaß beim Gasthaus beim Schuh, wenn der Aufzug gerade hochkommt und du von oben aufs Dach springst mit mit so einer Kreisattacke, weißt du, wo du so mit der Bogen so nach unten fliegst und als Magier so eine Kugel bist, dann fliegst du so 10 Kilometer weg, weil das Dach nicht flach ist, sondern so spitz und dann wirst du so weggeschossen. Das ist nice. Dailies fertig. Schisch. 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 Komm.
Bring it on.
Go.
Bruder muss Wand angucken.
Bruder, ich glaube, meine Mom kommt gleich hoch. Bruder, ich habe eine Tür gehört. Send help.
Oh, you gonna die.
Yes. Heute wurde ich angeschrieben, weil ich die freiwillige Hausübung nicht gemacht habe.
Weil sie nicht gemacht, wo sie ist freiwillig, ich dachte, sie ist freiwillig.
Aber ich habe noch nie eine freiwillige nicht gemacht, weil, ja, ich darf ja nicht. Ja. Trotzdem bin ich scheiße in der Schule und habe nur 3er. Was für 3? 5er.
Schicht, du hast 5er, okay, sorry.
Natürlich.
Mit wem denn so?
Hat dann. Oh.
Also, du hast es nicht mal gecheckt, ach so.
Ja.
Oh man. Ja, nice.
Du fetter Wichs.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Digga, halt die Fresse.
Gar keinen Bock. Auf Guck.
Bruder, musst du dich wieder stumm.
Nein, oh mein Gott. Ich brauche 2 Möhren. Oh yes, Len, du bekommst deine 2 Möhren.
Oh yes.
Ich hab sie gefunden. Sieh her.
Sieh her.
Da ist sie wohl weg. Ich glaube, ich habe sie tot gebombt.
Jo.
Sheesh. Aber ich habe sie einfach tot gebombt.
Chill Boy.
So, yes, Daddy. Hättest du mal sehen müssen.
Wow.
Oh yes, wer kommt denn da? Oho. Ja. Yeah. Juhu. Yeah. Ja. Ja. Kämpfe, abgesehen von der Absorbation von Schaden.
Or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chinza.
Hab's nicht fertig lesen können.
Coveting the shapes of the living,
Endora
pure
ist wieder
water
am
can
Schlafen.
take on many forms. In this way shall water deliver your punishment.
Man holt, lol. Kann man Hund mal seine Fresse halten. Wuff, 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 wuff. Yes. Gas.
Digga, warum hältst du nicht einfach mal dein Maul? Du nervst ja so intens.
Ich nerve intens. Sag mal, gib noch. Anyway, ich habe jetzt 2.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Wenn die Chichi-Fähigkeit dich fast umbringt, lol.
Warum hast du dich eingefroren oder was?
Nee, ich wollte, ich mach Wasserboss, Vorschlag explodiert, ich will ins Wasser, aber meine Chichi-Fähigkeit.
Eyes on me!
I can thinking about it.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply
Bruder muss den Vogel erschießen.
Denker, der Boss soll mal shut upen. Shut upen. Yes.
Bruder, der ein Vogel ist entkommen und Timmy ist glücklich.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Was willst du denn? Ich habe jetzt schon nichts mehr zu tun, lol.
Kopfgeldjagd. Wie wird denn der Bewohner?
Für was?
Wie wird denn der Bewohner?
Für was?
Was?
Für was soll ich das tun?
No time to lose.
Wöchentliche Dings.
Ich hab den Baby fast durch.
Nächster Pass.
Was?
Für den nächsten Pass, I guess.
Ja, dann mach ich's da.
Ja, dann musst du es halt nicht da machen. Dann könntest du es
Orders
jetzt machen.
given. Orders received.
Nee, kein Bock drauf.
Back off!
Na, ichi ni sa na arigato. Na, ichi ni sa na arigato.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Dann nehme ich erstmal Sekros raus, um zu blasen.
I'm going in.
Yes, you can do it, Sekros. Blas es mir davon. Blas so stark wie du kannst, sie ist tot. Digga, ja, dann muss wohl... Dann muss wohl... Jean blasen.
Wheel of Life.
Dann muss wohl Jean dran glauben. Yeet.
Let's see what happens when you
Und
lose
das
your
hat mir jetzt
foothold.
nichts gebracht. Naja.
Dieses Foothold-Losen ist so nervig und unnötig. Das bringt rein gar
The
nichts.
power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Foothold-Losen. Auch Baba Englisch.
You can run, but you can't push.
Immer so. Bei Bedo ist eigentlich egal, ob oder nicht, weil du bekommst den Schild und ja, die Ult bringt sich relativ wenig. Also ich habe es mir noch nie aufgefallen bei mir.
Water will exist forever.
Weil du scheiße bist. Oh! Muss ich mich kurz strecken. Genshin Impact wird geschlossen.
Aha.
Gosh, I can't think about a still look. Es war ja 17 Uhr, der Lunch-Trailer.
Oh lol, ich komplett vergessen.
Oh, mach halt noch lauter.
Mute dich mal, damit ich es mir gleich angucken kann, ohne fast straight von dir gespoilert zu werden.
Wir gucken es zusammen an. Dann können wir zusammen darauf reagieren. Reaction Video.
Where?
Oh. Oh. Ich 1 Minute flauschiger japanischer Pfannkuchen. Aha. Alles über den Gestaltwandler.
No time to lose.
Warum bekomme ich Gravity Falls Videos auf meiner For You? Was ist For You? Ich war in YouTube. Aber ich habe da noch nie gesucht oder so. Wie geredet wieder? Ah ja. Wolf hat auch den Bogen in der Hand auf dem Thumbnail von dem Trailer.
Take this!
Was mich richtig abfuckt. Manche deutsche Apex-YouTuber, ich habe mir da mal so ein YouTube-Video angeschaut, wo da alle Informationen zu Season 9 und so waren. Und alle sagen einfach Walk. Alle Deutschen. Walk.
Haben die eine Behinderung?
Ja. Wenn dann schon Walk, Northstar, Kai, aber sag doch nicht Walk.
Oder da muss man
das neueste Kapitel ist draußen. Und wie findet ihr die neue Legende Walk?
Neue Kapitel war schon gestern draußen, so, aber okay. Oh,
wann ist denn die nächste Season da?
16 Tage oder so.
12 Tage? Kann 12 Treasure-Pack einsammeln. Heißt, ich habe dann 9. Digga, wenn ich jetzt alle Treasure Packs einsammle, habe ich 59 von 60.
Oder muss Geld reinballern. Und Treasure Packs will ich auch noch sammeln, dafür spiele ich heute, sonst hätte ich es wirklich nicht gespielt. Da ist eine Kiste, die gette ich gleich.
Das neueste Kapitel ist draußen, schön an Armageddon. Ich sollte mir das andere davor anschauen, weil ich gar nichts checke. Da explodiert einfach irgendwas und ich check's nicht, lol. Ich fang von Anfang an.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Ta, ta, hit, ja. Ja. Ja.
Everybody stand back!
Ja, ta. Ja. Ta. You can run, but you...
Rise.
Du willst so chillen. Der auch. Oh ja. Okay. Wie soll ich da hochkommen? Was? Dann besser. Der Blitz ist so in mein Gesicht eingeschlagen, holy shit. Hab mich so eingeschissen. Oh fuck, ich sollte ja meine Mutter helfen gehen. Oh. Ich gehe es noch eben abgeben und dann bin ich auch fertig mit Genshin für heute. Nevermind, ich habe mein Herz doch gar nicht ausgegeben, lol.
Same, scheiße.
Du bist so ein Dolly. Um 17 Uhr werden die Schatzpakete resettet. Es war das 5 Uhr war das doch, oder? War das 5 Uhr?
Schon. I don't know, 19 Uhr was, glaube ich.
Egal, ich muss dann essen und danach ist es dann bestimmt resettet. Bin ich dumm?
Hey, who's that skulking around?
immer noch regnen, vor allem hier auch.
Back off!
Lol, Wassergegner soll ich auch. Boah. Feuergegner. Die armen Brees, es regnet und ich hab Scheiß. Jetzt kommt Feuergegner.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Oh, und das ist mein Scheißgegner. Scheiße. Hätte mein Maul halten sollen.
Take this! Everybody stand back!
Hast du gerade Bennets Ult gemacht und der gesagt, everybody stand back?
Ja, lol.
Ich hab's gerade wieder durch dein Mikro gehört. Oder hast du den Stream offen?
Nee, glaub ich nicht.
Hä? How?
Oder dass mein Gamesound so laut ist. Digga, jetzt habe ich aus Versehen fucking zerbrechliches Haut benutzt, Bro. Dann wohl doch kein Wasserboss, dann mach ich den aber nochmal Mora. Und dann, angereichertes Harz dort, meine ich.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, sind ja viele von denen, die ich brauche, die immer für irgendwas. Ob sie mit Zucker machen oder nicht.
Okay, das Ende vom Comic ist jetzt mal so lame, holy shit.
Ja, aber ja nicht spoilern, ne?
Ich hab mir gerade alles durchgelesen und das ist lame.
No time to lose.
Okay, worum geht's? Sollte ich mir durchlesen? Das ist interessant.
Es geht um Fuse und Maggie und das fand ich noch nie interessant.
Ja, okay, let's go.
Den Trailer, den fand ich auch das nicht gut. Also da geht's darum, dass halt Fuse, Lifeline und Bloodhound irgendwie beste Freunde sind oder so. Und ja. Dann kommt Maggie und bringt alle um fast und Menschen und dann kämpfen die und dann Explosionen.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Aha. Da freuen wir nochmal angereichertes Harz. Dann würde ich jetzt hier schon den Stream ausmachen, mir noch angereichertes Harz machen und dann später irgendwie Apex. Nee, stream ich nicht, kein Bock, lol. Das würde ich heute gar nicht mehr streamen, weil dann Apex und dann Borderlands und das streamen wir nicht mehr. Und ja, der DLCs dann und kein Plan. Ciao.